In this week's video, we meet a rolling stone, we climb up to a castle in the sky, from where we get the most incredible views of the island of Cyprus. And there's a bit of maintenance as well, when we fit that double-poled switch we've been meaning to do for ages, which makes turning on the hot water clarifier or boiler much easier. But something goes wrong. Stay with us, I think you'll like this one. Last week we took a road trip and we saw up in the mountains that there was a castle perched up real high. Templar Castle. Let's show you where it is on Google Earth. So we're at the eastern end of the Mediterranean on the island of Cyprus, and this is the castle and the mountain it sits on. It's very high up. You can't get right to the top. You have to scramble up a path about half a mile long. Here's where we started. There's a new road that goes up to the mountain range, or partially to the mountain range, up through a little village. As you approach the mountains from the south through the village, they don't look that high, but they're over 2,000 feet, which is, well, pretty high up. And it doesn't take long before the agricultural land gives way to, well, mountain scenery. It really is pretty. But the roads deteriorate at this point. We're on our way up to a castle actually. It's up here in the mountains. We just saw this abandoned church. Well, I'm assuming it's a church. It's kind of church shaped. And the bell's missing from the town, but I think the locals, lads and lasses, come up here for a beer and a fag and whatever else they do in car parks. It is an amazing view.
So peaceful.
Really quiet. You see the sea down there. I wonder if that thing is still there. See if he's still sitting there. No. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah. There he is, look. You can really see him well now. He's just moved his head. Not very pretty. It's fairly modern because it's got rebar in these concrete it's made out of. Well, we're nearly at the top. I think the top is up there. It's quite a steep road. Incredibly quiet. We thought we'd have a look at this vista. Oh my God. we are high.
Wow, look at that one.
What an amazing view.
It's like a lake or something down there. Might be a reservoir, I suppose.
That's the coast road where we went the other day. Well, we're a few thousand feet up. These things here, I think, are like at Seagull Bay to stop those bugs eating the pine trees. Wow. absolutely silent, isn't it? We are a long way up.
Likely the light of mine will burn out in the mountains where I spend my rambling years. I paid my sins from the poor traveling days. Oh Lord, please, can't you hear my prayers? So I rode my body up the mountain, to a place where I can sit in my rocking chair. I rode my buddy up the mountain, and I'm never going back again, I swear. Rode my buddy up the mountain. I rode my buddy up the mountain.
At the end of the car park, there's a small toll booth. It's 100 lira or 29 cents for both of us to go up to the castle. How about that for value? Apparently the castle, which is one of many, served as watchtowers for invading pirates. The castle saw no fighting during the Byzantine period, but apparently it was retaken by Richard the Lionheart, who then sold it on to the Knights Templar. There you go, Holy Grail stuff. Google Earth and Wikipedia both have a little bit about this castle, and I did manage to find a map of the original layout, although it's all in German. Do you know what, if I was an invader, let them stay up there. Look at this. Now let them stay up there. They'll come down eventually. Next pit stop. We come all the way up from down there. That's the top of the bit of castle that you could see earlier. Don't know what that is. Clearly it had some kind of access down there. Jesus, it's high. Oh, a little bit more climbing to do yet. But apparently Cindy knows all the information about it.
All the information, I'd have to read it from Wikipedia.
Go on then.
It says the exact date of the construction remains unknown, the most plausible theory being that the Byzantine period. It combines Byzantine and Frankish architectural elements. It became derelict in 1525 and was dismantled in 1560.
Perhaps that's what the local houses are built out of, because that's what usually happens.
Yeah.
So one assumes that some of it's been reconstructed then. There's a big old hole in the floor there. A moon door, yeah. Make him fly, mummy. A loft ladder.
Very narrow.
Yeah, need lights. Oh right, so you can get up to that bit up there. Whew. Oh, sea breeze. Oh my God. Yeah, all these overlook the entrance. down there is the entrance. You could, and there's another one opposite, the same. You could catch them in the crossfire. That's what it's all about. Them all-terrain flip-flops you got, good.
I'm not very good at this.
It's got to go down there, it's all a bit greasy. Wait for me!
Why are you crying? Right. See? What are you after?
The cats in the castle and in the car park seem to be really well fed, so we think someone's looking after them.
Why do you keep crying, eh?
I've got nothing for you, pusscat. Lovely green eyes. Oh, it's raining over there, look. I know. Got nothing for you, pusscat. It's quite a hard climb up to the castle, but thoroughly worth it. Anyway, time to meet a rolling stone. That big rock is about 14 foot long and about 10 foot high. Yeah, and it bounced in the road, and the right hand side of the road has a big dent. Apparently locals told us that it's quite a common occurrence up here. You can see the rocks on the right, just about ready to fall or slide into the road as well. And you wouldn't want to bump into one of those on a dark night. To record and then it will work. So here's our aft cabin. You can see it's absolutely huge. It goes right to the back of the boat, well, almost to the back of the boat. So it's actually wide enough you can get two people on there in either direction, across the boat or along the boat. That's all our dry goods up there. This is the cupboard with more stuff in it. Fire extinguisher. That's the wife. She's going through all the stuff that's come out of the back cabin. Look at all this lot, look. In fact, what's come out of the back cabin has filled the saloon. It's all over there. Boxes all out there.
Well, it's mainly to get the winter covers out.
Yeah. Not that we need them because it's about 30 degrees here today.
We will.
So I'll show you here what's going on. This is the chlorifier down here under this, underneath this insulation. Helps it stay warm. And there, you can see it in the corner, that grey box, that is the plug for it, the power plug. And here's the European plug that goes in it, and that's controlled from the consumer unit, which is the other side of the boat next to the, or under the chart table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, there's plenty on this cable, that there's 3-4 foot spare. I'm going to cut this cable and I'm going to put a double pole switch in. Now I think I showed you the wiring diagram for this before. We've only just got round to doing it. What I'm going to do is put this pattress down here on the bulkhead there, and then drill 2 holes, put the cable through, etc, etc, and that'll be it, done. I'll show you in a minute when it's connected. It's in. Now, when I push this button, this light should light up, and you should see about 800 watt draw. Is that working? Is the inverter on?
Yes.
Well, this light's not on. Ah, it won't be, will it? Because we've got the breakers turned off. Okay, so can you get underneath the chart table? Can you get under the chart table and turn the breakers on? Right.
Okay.
Okay, and the inverter's on, so when I switch that cable, hey, that red light comes on. And how much are we drawing on the inverter?
944 watts.
Which is about right, isn't it? Because we were already 100 watts. We were already 100 watts that we were drawing. So that's it. That now we can just turn the water on and off here. You can leave that one plugged in all the time now, switched on all the time rather. Oh, God, I need to get that fan going. Like that. It's hot. So this small modification, as we've shown you on the schematic before, has made a world of difference. Just simply go into the aft cabin and flick the switch, hot water comes on. On the way down, because we need oxygen. But what an amazing view. We can see forever. Carper's Gate is way over there, about 25 miles away. You can actually see it. That's where we were the other day, down on the beach, and the old road, the old coast road. Amazing. Just keep going. Just keep going. Nearly at the top. It's a long way down. Come on. It's not that far up. Well, not really. There's only another 400 or 500 metres vertically to go, and you'll be there. You want to run up it like I did. Did you know all the music that we play in the background of these videos has to be paid for? You can't just put music on YouTube. That's because of copyright. So we have to pay for every single track that we use to enhance our videos. And unfortunately, that's all music. Classics like this, Swan Lake, rock and roll, blues, even banjo music. This year we've spent over £1,000 on camera equipment, including new drone batteries and new GoPro batteries, which are about to arrive. The total revenue we've received from YouTube is a lot less than that. But thankfully we have some fantastic patrons. They phone us, message us, chat to us. In fact, they're just like friends, part of the family, part of the sailing community. We'd like to invite you to become a Patreon and help us to keep making these videos. Otherwise, you never know, we might have to start drinking green goo. It's less than the cost of a beer a month, and it helps us, it really does. But if you can't do that, then like, subscribe and watch some of our other videos already on YouTube. That really helps. Thanks guys, sail safe.